Chelsea have agreed to pay £42 million to sign John Duran from Aston Villa. According to reports, Duran joined the Villains from Chicago Fire for £14 million in January 2023, becoming the second most expensive sale in MLS history behind Newcastle United's Miguel Almiron. George Petrovic's £15 million switch from New England Revolution to Chelsea in August 2023 has since eclipsed that figure, moving the Fire sale down to third. Duran has found minutes hard to come by under Unai Emery at Villa Park, which is understandable given Ollie Watkins' outstanding form. The 20-year-old only started 3 Premier League matches in 2023-24, coming off the bench 20 times, scoring 5 goals. He also only started 4 times in the Europa Conference League, a competition you would have expected him to be given plenty of playing time despite his lack of minutes for the Villains. Duran has clearly impressed Premier League rivals Chelsea, who first expressed an interest in signing the Colombian striker in the 2024 winter transfer window. Rumours have ramped up in recent weeks amidst Villa's reported interest in Blues midfielder Conor Gallagher, with a swap deal being mooted. Villa need the cash to comply with the Premier League's profit and sustainability rules, so might not be open to that, especially when they're already partaking in swap deal negotiations with Juventus over Douglas Luiz, and it looks like they're going to make a swift profit on Duran. Reports from the player's native Colombia claim that Chelsea and Villa have agreed a fee, close to €50 million. The report claims that there is an agreement between the two clubs, and the Blues are currently negotiating the terms with the player to sign the contract. Meanwhile, transfer expert Ben Jacobs has claimed that Duran is ahead of Manchester City attacker Julian Alvarez in Chelsea's plans. A report from The Guardian earlier on Tuesday stated that Villa want around £40 million for Duran, which is close to what the Blues have reportedly agreed to pay. Villa are open to selling the 20-year-old, who is frustrated by his lack of opportunities under Emery, and there have been discussions over a deal involving Conor Gallagher, who is out of contract next year and valued at £50 million. Gallagher would also not be willing to be involved in a swap deal, it is added. Chelsea are reportedly continuing to scout Artem Dovbyk as an alternative to Victor Osimhen, and the club fear they could be forgotten if they endure a third poor season in a row. The Blues have been a shell of their former selves in the past 2 campaigns. They've won the Premier League twice in the past 10 years, and the Champions League in 2021, yet last season they finished 12th, and they're currently 10th in 2 of the last 3 seasons. Their top goalscorer in the league was not a striker. Jorginho notched 7 Premier League goals in 2020-21 and Mason Mount netted 11 times. The following season, not great numbers by any stretch. Last season, when striker Kai Havertz was the Blues' top scorer in the league, he only managed 7 goals. Indeed, Chelsea's strikers have underwhelmed for years, and Todd Boehly is looking to rectify that in the summer. It's been widely suggested that he's looking to sign an elite striker, and that could go a long way to turning around the club's fortunes. Napoli man Osimhen is believed to be the no-one target, but he'll cost £113 million, and with financial worries on the mind at Stamford Bridge, he could just be too expensive. Give Me Sport reiterates that he's the one that the Blues want this summer, but they have also been scouting other strikers in case it's not possible. According to the report, the Blues are continuing to scout Girona striker Dovbyk. Reports last month suggested he was being watched by Chelsea. They'll like what they saw in the last game then, as Dovbyk netted a brace in a 3-2 win over Real Betis, that put him level with Jude Bellingham and Ante Budimir as the top scorer in La Liga. While Dovbyk is surely impressing Chelsea, it's said he's joined on their striker shortlist by Victor Gyökeres, Lautaro Martinez and Ivan Toney. The signing of a striker is supposed to help Chelsea get back to the heights of previous years. Give Me Sport suggests they can't make any high-profile mistakes, and a 3rd consecutive season out of the limelight could result in him becoming a forgotten club. In terms of Europe's elite, it's said that's something Boehly is eager not to see happen. As such, he'll want his club to pick the right striker and have that man fire the Blues back to the relevance of the top of the table and European competitions. There are players in the squad that can help that happen, and the striker could be the final piece of the puzzle, so long as the rest of the squad is not decimated by exits in order for Chelsea to stay on the right side of financial regulation. Chelsea defender Trevoh Chalobah will be available to would-be buyers for the right price this summer, The Athletic have revealed. The report has suggested that Premier League outfit Fulham, among others, are expressing an interest in the 24-year-old's services. The recent addition of Tosin Adarabioyo has boosted Enzo Maresca's centre-back options, especially with the likes of Levi Colwill, Benoit Badiashile and Axel Disasi already at Stamford Bridge. Such an array of choice for the Italian manager could reduce the opportunities given to Chalobah and the like. Next season, Maresca has the perfect chance to get Chelsea back on track. The West London-based side, who finished 6th in the table in 2023-24, sacked Mauricio Pochettino, and now, his 44-year-old replacement, has one summer transfer window to stamp his authority on the top tier. In 2023-24 alone, the uncapped Englishman, hailed as a soldier by former Chelsea boss Graham Potter, played just 17 games across all competitions, which equates to 1,227 minutes. He endured a litany of injury problems at the start of the campaign and could be heading out of the Stamford Bridge doors in the coming months. But despite becoming a regular in the first team, in the latter stages of the 2023-24 campaign, the fact that he does not fit Maresca's style of play could mean his days at Stamford Bridge are numbered. According to the Athletic's report, Fulham are among those who are showing a keen interest in the Sierra Leone-born gem. With him available for the right price, Chalobah is under contract until the summer of 2028 and he, a three-cap England under-21 international, is keen to stay in the west of the capital, but as the time goes by, combined with the acquisition of Adarabioyo, his departure is looking all the more likely. Chelsea's striker problems are no secret after Nicholas Jackson has relatively flattered to deceive since joining as part of a £30.1 million deal from Villarreal last summer. Despite the Senegal international scoring 14 goals in his inaugural campaign in England, the club are still targeting an upgrade. As such, Girona's Artem Dovik is of interest to the London club. Maresca liked the look of Benjamin Sesko of RB Leipzig, but now that David Ornstein has reported that the Slovenian centre-forward is set to stay and sign a new contract at his Bundesliga employers, Dov BYK could emerge as their priority choice. Dominic Solanke has been angling for a move away from Chelsea for some time and Celtic are reportedly keen on securing the youngster on a free transfer in the summer. The Chelsea youngster was once regarded as the brightest talent in the club's academy, but his refusal to sign a new long-term deal has led to him being frozen out. Official Chelsea sign Billy Gilmour. According to the Daily Record, Brendan Rodgers' side want to emulate their free transfer deal where they secured the highly rated youngster, Moussa Dembele, from Fulham last summer. Celtic could sign him without paying the full development fee that English clubs would have to. Meanwhile, Liverpool and West Ham have been linked with a move for Solanke in the past few months. The development fee for English clubs is thought to be around £8 million for Solanke, while Celtic could get him for as little as £400,000. Solanke is a forward who has played for England at every UA level and he was once crowned the country's Youth Player of the Year. England won the UEFA European U17 Championship with Solanke as their top scorer in the competition in 2014. He has won the FA Youth Cup and the UEFA Youth League with Chelsea's famed academy. He was also crowned Chelsea's Academy Player of the Year in 2014-15 after scoring 41 goals across a variety of age groups.